But there you go. Hopefully then it should be fine for you guys.
So far, so good.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, we seem to be on track.
Yes, me too.
Have fun without me.
I'm sorry, NG, I like playing with you, but your internet is just the worst.
It's okay.
You just wanted to
Okay,
get with my one and only ally.
I don't like to annoy people, so I'd rather not be annoying you guys with the slowness.
Yeah, that's fair.
I can't wait.
Plus, I know the Netherlands will protect Kandy, so they're in safe hands.
I was going to say one and only ally or one and only vassal.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Train. That's what I need to do.
Choo-choo?
The love train.
You know what's funny? Now that NG's not actually like pulling data for the game, it's not cutting off the first syllable of all of his sentences.
Yeah.
Would make sense.
That is true.
So we could have you in the game, or we could talk to you, but we're not allowed to do both at the same time.
Act like it's a podcast.
Pay that back. Man,
Wow,
it feels weird to have to worry about my economy because I'm my other game is my Dutch game where I'm making like $3,000 a month or something stupid like that.
Ming has a border with Russia. They're hemorrhaging mandate.
Ooh.
I was gonna border Ming, but yeah, that fell.
Non-tributaries minus 0.43. Yeah.
Yeah. It's because they got the Mughals and Russia.
Yeah. Well, there's
Oh
only
no, the
8,
Mughals are a tributary. It's just Russia that's not.
there's only 8 tributary states. That's nothing. Oh, then the Mughals are a tributary state. Of course they are.
So keep an eye on them, Japan. You might have a chance to strike here.
Thing is, I don't have a navy capable of transporting any troops anymore. It got proper sunk by the Chinese.
Rebuild?
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying.
You're Japan. You should have a navy.
I know. I
You might be willing to transport your troops for a price.
Yeah, I know.
They might just not arrive in the right place
Exactly.
at the right time.
All right, everybody who's stepping onto a ship, just praise the Lord, and then you can get on.
I just imagine that the Netherlands holding Japan's army hostage at sea.
Yeah, no thanks.
Convert to
Oh,
Christianity, and I'll
damn.
let
Hi,
you talk.
attrition. I wonder what's going to happen.
I wonder if we could play on speed 3.
You probably could.
At speed 2, it takes my nation is long. It takes a while to march from the north to the south.
Oh, yeah. I know that feeling.
That's why I spread my armies out, so I can cover more of it.
Yeah, well, I can't imagine trying to get, for you, it's a lot of walking around things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Game minimized. I was like, come back.
I don't know what game I want to play next for you after my Dutch game. That's what I got to figure out.
I'm having a lot of fun with Milan at the moment.
Me and Zayd are currently in India and Malaya, but I was actually suggesting maybe we would chastise him.
Please no.
Hey Ben, why don't you try this? Click the random nation button 5 times, and you have to choose one of those 5 nations.
Oh, I was about to say, I thought you were going to say hit it 5 times, then pick the 5th one, and I was like, why don't I just hit it once?
No, but it then gives you a choice. If you hit it 5 times, you can go, okay, out of those 5, that's the one I'd want to play the most.
Spain, Portugal, France, Austria. Hello there.
I was gonna say roll a d20, but with your luck, you'd roll a 1, and it's the first nation you pick.
Roll a 0.
Mayans.
Well, that as well.
He'll roll Netherlands again.
I'll roll 5 Dutch miners.
Or do random, and then every 2 hours change.
So what is the deal with the synthetic dawn thing in EU4? Because I have not been following along. I don't know what that is.
Apparently, it's just another big invasion event, which you can apparently trigger somehow.
You could trigger.
They're synthetics.
You could trigger robots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a cheat event that you activate on the console. It doesn't
Oh.
activate normally.
With the bears.
Gotcha.
Price of silk has gone up by 25%.
Yeah.
Oh, what a
Who knew
crying
Russia?
shame. Who has the most silk production? This guy.
Not me.
I got some.
Yeah, about
Actually,
a
it's
few.
either me or Persia, but
Yeah, price is 5 ducats. I like it. I got 2 provinces. I'll take.
I have a lot more than 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8.
Okay, so
Nine.
chat says replaces a random country on the map with the synthetic tag, a less OP Gen Man. Starts an event chain that gives the mines 2 pretty good bonuses. Oh, okay. I was actually thinking about doing like an Inca game because I tried that before and got wrecked by the Portuguese. So I'd like to give that another shot.
You should probably wait for that stuff until the new expansion's out. Seeing as
Yeah.
that's doing a lot with colonization.
Mm-hmm.
Inca is
So I got an event that just gave me 2,000 something ducats. Thank you very much.
Oh wow.
That's right for some.
Hey,
Yeah,
you
that
can-
just finished my build a treasury mission.
Actually, this is something I'm going to regret asking. What's your income at the moment, Netherlands?
All of it?
Oh, 1 second.
Yes.
It's giving me like 20 a month.
370.
Yeah, I thought so.
Wait, that's your surplus, right?
No, that's my total income.
I actually
what's your
thought it,
surplus?
I thought it would be higher.
Surplus is 111.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, that's quite a bit.
You only make 5 times more than me. Price of sugar just went up. That's not good.
It's only double for me.
I don't even
then.
know what I produce.
Well, bit over.
Oh, spices. Okay, spices. Good.
Spices and cloth, I think.
Yeah, spices and
Yeah.
cloth. That's what I got. Have I ever played as
Green
Denmark?
golden era.
I have not been the Danes before, but I like countries that start off weaker than that. I got a couple cows too, a little bit of salt, mostly spices. The spice must flow. And yes, I could go back to a monarchy if I tank my Republican tradition on purpose.
That's why I wanted to play as Milan, so I could play as a proper republic from near enough the start of the game. Because I get the Ambrosian Republic.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Is that who I was started out before? That one game where I died really early on and then just crawled into somebody else's carcass?
You started as Genoa, then crawled into Milan's
Oh,
carcass.
is that what I did? I don't know. Okay.
Because you and I were both the Merchant Republics, I was Venice, you were Genoa.
Gotcha.
So I got an option to lose money, or gain 75 devastation. But even with losing money, I gain 75 devastation.
Well then.
Enjoy your devastation.
Yep.
What's the difference between a monarchy and a republic? A monarchy, you have a ruler who rules until they die. So it can be good and bad. If you get a really good ruler and then he rules for a long time, you get a lot of power points. If you have a shit ruler and then he rules for a long time, you get shit power points. But republics elect their people, so you basically just pick who you want, depending, to rule. So like right now, I need admin points, so I'm picking the guy who has the most admin points. And then there's an election every couple of years.
Yes, I can abdicate. Get out of here, you useless sod.
Ooh. Maybe I'll do Dithmarskin.
Oh, that's
Oh, that's supposed to be
tough.
fun.
Because they're
We worked out they can get up to like 160 morale if you play that right.
and they
Wow.
have pirate bonuses, I think.
Oh yeah.
East Frisia would be a challenge, already.
East Frisia I looked at, I quite like their idea set.
Yeah, I've looked at
Oh.
them too.
They aren't in the HRE, so expanding will be pain.
Yep.
Although you could just try and join the HRE, but
And you'd be the target of basically everyone in the HRE.
yeah.
But yeah, Dieter's Martian looks like a really good choice. I do intend to play as them in the future myself.
They're on my list of people to do.
I might do that as a multiplayer.
Get into EU4 just so we can play along, other than Hoi 4 or Gary's mod. Yeah, make your buddies get EU4 because it's a great MP game. Because if Depends. I mean, if you want to keep your friends, maybe it's not.
But it depends how you play, doesn't
Yeah.
it? Like, if you're all open,
Yeah.
like messing each other up is completely fine. But some people like to work together, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, or at least stay out of each other's way.
This Martian is basically
Amazing.
German commies. I don't know enough about the country's idea groups. How are they commies?
It's Martian,
Yeah.
because they're a peasant republic.
Oh,
Peasants.
bloody peasants!
The peasants rule. That's why.
Gotcha. I got you. Sees the memes of production.
Sees the memes of production.
Yes.
Oh my.
Hello there. This is an invasion.
Right, I just noticed I actually have an active incident, so
Oh.
I'm pushing towards a closed
Oh my god.
action right now.
Somebody
But
should-
it will include me abandoning weapons, like gunpowder,
oh.
firearms, and all that.
Oh.
I don't think there's
So-
any future in that, personally.
Banzai?
Somebody just said EU for random multiplayer lobbies equals a yelling fest. I would never. I wouldn't touch one of those with someone else's ISP.
Wait, what? Random
Or
U4?
go hopping into a random lobby for with EU4.
Oh, hell no.
I mean, that's just a cancer waiting to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So nothing bad can happen from that.
Nothing at all.
Oh, excuse me.
I mean, I've only ever done EU4 MPs with like groups like this, either from multiplayer games for the community or just small ones like this. I've never done a random. I don't think I'd want to.
I don't think you'd want to try, no. Not if you want to stay sane to a certain degree.
I've got a little bit of sanity, just a wee bit left.
Since when?
Shut up.
He's been hiding it quite well,
Very
actually.
well.
I
Exactly.
keep it right here, out of the camera shot.
Just on the
My
shelf.
sand. You see, this is my hand. This is the edge of where the camera can pan to. It is right over here, outside of the frame. You have to trust me.
Doubt.
I mean, which way outside?
Way outside. I want to play RimWorld. I'm super addicted to RimWorld right now.
It is a good game.
I'm just
I need to get back into that at some point.
I'm really enjoying the themes I have going with my games. One, my YouTube series is like a drug colony. So I've got huge fields of drugs, and I'm just cranking out like low grade crack and selling it to everybody. And
Why low grade, though?
Well, I did the math, and I figured out that like the amount of money I can get for the low grade stuff, and then compared that with the amount of raw material that goes into its production, it's 50% more efficient to make the low grade stuff than the high grade stuff. So the high grade stuff sells for 50% more, but takes 100% more material to create. So it's just less efficient.
Yeah, okay, fair.
And so I just make like low grade black tar heroin, and I sell it to everybody, every Tom, Dick, and Harry that come by. And it got to the point where for a while no traders were coming by, and I was about to go like full on opium war, and I was going to take trade caravans full of drugs to other people's settlements and be like, take it, force it on them.
Take it or else.
Yeah, exactly. But then traders started showing up, and I managed to unload mass quantities of cheap crack for a while, and that worked out to my benefit. And then my the one I'm doing for stream is I'm doing the Borg. I'm replacing everybody's body parts with cybernetics, and then I'm just going to go out on murder expeditions, kill everybody, and then anybody who's of any quality I'll bring back, and I'll replace all of their organs and body parts with cybernetics, and I'll assimilate them.
I have that sound effect somewhere.
That's the key to a good RimWorld game is a good theme.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
A good theme. And that's what's awesome about RimWorld is I'm just playing vanilla and I'm having a blast. You could just say, you know, I'm going to do a cold run. I'm going to do an ice sheet run. I'm going to do a desert run. I'm going to do a super desert run. I'm going to do a run in the swamp. And it really just changes everything. What game are we talking about? RimWorld!
One of the games that I really enjoyed in RimWorld, I forced myself to migrate every 2 seasons.
Ooh.
So it was a proper nomadic, and you really had to choose what stuff to bring with you.
Yeah.
Sounds hard.
That was a lot of fun, because the objective was to try and reach the spaceship as early as possible.
Yeah. I've actually never managed to get to the spaceship. I've only beat the game once, and I made my own spaceship.
Yeah, I've never done either, which is why I did this.
Yeah. Did you make it?
Nope.
Oh, sad.
I think I made it most of the way, like I was 1, maybe 2 jumps away. I don't remember why. Oh, there was an update, which broke my save. That was
Yeah.
I didn't actually die, which is noteworthy.
Okay, a little bit of that. Where do you see absolutism? Government?
Government.
There it
Yeah.
is. Face value 65. So, okay. So, I think I'm at my maximum absolutism right now.
Republics tend to
Oh,
have
no,
to
no,
be
no.
low.
I only have 5 absolutism.
I have 9.
I'm at 3. My max is 84.
I'm at 30, my max is 90.
Have I ever done the tribal start? Yeah, my last YouTube series, which was my all cannibal run, was a tribal start. It was real tough. Although the good thing about doing an all cannibal run is just food was never a problem.
Yeah.
Eat a bag of
I'm not surprised.
Still want to eat.
I do enjoy the tribal starts and colds, because then you're basically trying to get your fridge room as cold as possible, then maintain that cold through insulation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A proper cellar. But I always play with the age advancing mod, which basically allows your tech level to go up as you get more technologies.
Oh, so it's not as hard to keep going.
Yeah, so once you've researched, I think it's like 70% of medieval, you become medieval.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, 70% of Neolithic, you become medieval. That's it.
Yeah. Man, that cannibal run was real fun. That was a good one. And it was a very small colony because I only would take in people who had the cannibal trait. So, it's only like, I don't know, maybe 1 in 50 people that I would find would have the cannibal trait. So through, the like 90 episode long series, so it was like 40, 45 hours of gameplay, I only ever got 8 or 9 people.
What if people had a baby and it wasn't a cannibal? You'd eat the baby.
Well, I mean, to have for breeding humans to be a thing, you have to use a mod, and I was using no mods for that one. But yes, I would. I would just eat the baby. But I mean, that's a fucking CK2 thing.
That'd be great.
You go Satanist.
Oh yes, I'll
and
just eat
CK2.
the baby. Thank you very much.
I
Jesus.
hate babies.
You just
Oh,
wait at the
well.
end of the birth canal and just hum.
Oh well, this
Oh,
baby's
God.
not cannibal. How do you know? Oh, I could just.
I just visualized that. Thanks, Ben.
I've done it before. It was good for my health.
God.
eating baby.
You know that sanity just being off screen? I don't believe you.
Well, come on. No one else here has ever eaten an infant to gain its power.
Not that I would admit to.
Debatable?
I don't believe you. I think you guys have done it. I think you guys have eaten an infant before. I know I have. Discontent sown by the Moogles. Go eat a dick, Moogles.
I'm surprised they're going after you and not me.
Yeah!
I just ate a bunch of their neighbors.
I'm actually gonna change. Let's see. That's trade efficiency, interest per annum, trade efficiency, production efficiency. I make like no money from taxes, so I'm going to take the tax one off. And let's see. And we're going to replace it with this one that gives me yearly Republican tradition.
And Korea is Ming's bitch again.
As as is tradition. Oh, motherfucker! God damn it! I finally re-elected, like my first leader in ages, and then he died.
Dope.
Well then.
Bastard!
How old was he?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't look because I forgot.
Yeah, I don't really re-elect anyone that's over 50 unless I've already invested fairly heavily in them.
Woo! I'm an empire!
Woohoo!
Congratulations.
I am most likely the smallest empire because I don't even have 1,000 yet. I am
I'm
an
not
empire.
even an empire.
Well, it comes with the tax switch to Japan. You immediately become an empire, even though you don't have 1,000 dev. Which is nice.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so...
There's about 70 dev between me and the Netherlands. Bengal, you're 150 behind me. And then there's a quite sizable gap of 250-ish between Gujarat and Yemen. Sorry,
Oh,
Gujarat,
yeah.
not me. And then Yemen to Japan's another 200.
Yeah, I'm 613 right now.
Mhm.
Well, a bit more because I'm still waiting for the institution. I've got 668.
My chat's just said something about curry, and now I'm getting hungry.
Curry.
Curry's
Oh,
good.
good Indian curry.
National English dish. We invented it.
Well, that's what I was just thinking. It's like, Indian curry? It's like
Indian curry is the
Is that like saying
best.
Chinese food?
Yeah, kind of is.
Any worse planned? I've got a lot of
Why is that like saying Chinese food? There are curries in China, there are curries in Japan, there are curries in Thailand.
Actually, yeah, Thai curries are really good.
They're completely different.
Ooh,
well, not
I-
completely different, but they're different.
I could pick a fight with the Tims if I wanted to.
Ooh.
That's a fight and a half.
So somebody asked me if I was planning any wars. I wasn't planning any, but I could just for shits and giggles.
They are pretty strong, though.
Eat a baby. Ooh, curried baby.
Curried baby.
I don't see where the problem
And
is.
curried crab. That tasted good.
Oh, these ships need to be... No, not these ones. This fleet needs to be upgraded. Yeah, well... Eat Bahamas. That's a... Yeah, well,
Have any of you actually eaten something that you thought was kind of weird? Like, what was the weirdest thing you think you've eaten?
I once had some calamari that was infested with squid.
That's the weirdest thing, calamari. I love calamari.
Ooh, Gold Rush.
Weird at university, and all my roommates would make fun of me because they're like, "What? You're cooking squid? What the hell's wrong with you?" I'm like, "It's just squid.
Squid's delicious.
Not hard."
It's one of my most hated
I-
foods. I can't stand it.
I can tell
Really?
you, one of the worst things I've eaten
Disgusting.
is I accidentally in China ate donkey.
That
Like,
doesn't sound terrible. I've had horse.
Oh god, it's disgusting.
Horse is good.
Oh, horse is good. I had it in Germany.
It's like when I tasted it because I was told it was beef. So because we were eating like a massive meal, so there's lots of dishes, and I was like, "What's that dish?" And they're like, "Oh, it's beef." And I was like, "Okay." So I put it in my mouth and I was chewing, and I was like, "It's like what I imagine a donkey tastes like." Like literally, that's the first thing that popped in my head. That's how bad it tastes. Like it literally tastes like what you'd expect a donkey to taste like. And then I was like, "Are you sure this is beef?" And then my wife was like, "Oh, I'll check." And she turned around and was like, "That is beef, yeah?" And they're like, "No, that's donkey." And I was like, "Hey, donkey."
you know the guy from the Shrek movies.
Oh,
That makes close
donkey.
enough.
I'd rather have waffles, to be honest.
Waffles? Ooh, I want to make waffles.
I'm making waffles.
Waffles, tasty waffles.
Someone said they tried bear. One person said they accidentally ate a grasshopper, if that counts.
Oh,
Grasshopper.
Like, he flew into his mouth and he accidentally swallowed it when he was
Oh,
like
nom,
7
nom,
or
nom.
something.
Well, yeah.
Accidentally on purpose. I understand.
I mean, I've eaten whatchamacallit. So I don't know the English word right now.
Eat a bag of dicks. Eat a bag of dicks.
It's,
Thanks,
the meal map, or whatever they're called.
Maggots.
Well, Yeah, they show up in grids.
Oh, grits are disgusting.
I know what you mean now.
Actually, you know what? Chicken feet is pretty boring.
Chicken feet.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they're
Yeah.
called. Oh, I've had
Just
pig's
Pretty
trotters.
boring.
Wait,
Pig's trotters aren't bad actually.
What's a trotter? Is that feet?
Foot.
Okay.
It's the pig's feet.
Okay.
We call them trotters. Do you not
Okay.
call them that in America?
I don't
They
think
do,
we
'cause
eat
that's where I
pig's
had
feet
them.
often in America. I don't think that's really it's like you're not going to go to a restaurant in America and order pig feet.
Have you ever
I
had
thought they were a
tongue?
delicacy.
But in England, they're not really common either. I would say.
I mean, beef
Ew.
tongue is pretty cool.
I only ate pig's feet because my father cooked it, and he cooked it because of our Iberian heritage. So he like learned a dish from there.
This
But other than that, I've never
Oh.
really seen it very often in England.
The weirdest thing I've had, actually, I do know what it is. Chicken
China's
hearts.
common.
Wait, chicken what?
Hearts.
Oh, that's
I
quite.
recommend them. They pop
Hey, Titan,
when you
thanks.
chew into them.
Yeah. Chicken livers as well.
Wait,
But
how,
beef tongue is really
how,
good.
How many chicken hearts did you like genocide a whole flock of chickens? Because I can imagine their hearts are real small.
Yeah, they're tiny.
So like
Chicken liver is also
you
very
take like
tiny.
one bite and it's like, oh, I just killed the whole family.
Yep, pretty much. I was at a Brazilian meat.
Oh
make,
god, don't get me
thingy
started.
place.
I've had Brazilian food before, and every single time it made me want to barf. I don't
They
know
do really
why.
cheap steaks. that's the main positive.
I don't know why, but whenever I've had Brazilian food, it was just awful. Oh, my Inquisitor died. Nobody expects this.
Brazilian
Inquisition.
barbecue is really good.
Yeah, I think that's what this restaurant was, and on the barbecue they put
Like
chicken.
all
hearts.
you can eat beef and stuff.
Yes. And they'll go around with
That is-
skewers and say, "Do you want some of this one?" And like, yes. And they'll just chop off.
Yeah,
the
and you have
skewer.
that little like thing where you can put it onto like the green, and it's like you want more, but if you put it on red, it's like no more.
Yes, exactly.
I think it's really. I've not had it. I really want to go to one, but I've never been somewhere where there was one.
It's just meat overload.
Oh.
Personally,
Eat a bag a day.
I like a good steak.
Thanks for the cheer, Edric. I'm actually not a big steak fan. Oh, don't tell me these fuckers are gonna get stuck again. God damn it, they're doing it again! Oh, stupid fucking bug. For some reason, whenever I send trade fleets to certain nodes, they just go into, like, the goddamn middle of the Indian Ocean. They just go, I don't know where the node is.
Yeah, they have that
Yeah.
sometimes.
sounds like they're very smart.
Dumbasses. Ba-doo! We've gained a core. Huzzah. Oh, I took some high dev land apparently last week, and it was like 350 admin power worth of doodling.
That's a bit.
I got a victory card, apparently. Alright, let's try it from over here. Protect trade. There.
Rebels
think-
spawned the day after my castle finished.
Pansies.
Selective what? How did it switch to selective integration while I actually chose the closed version? What?
Who did what with the what?
Oh, I had an event for isolationism, and I went for all the closed options, but it still decided to put me on a more open state.
Well then.
What does an Italian mating call sound like?
A what?
Oh no! Someone in my chat there cheered. It was like bit war because like two people are trying to outbid each other, and then he says bit war. Insert Italian mating call. What does that Italian mating call sound like? Cannoli. We have
Leave the-
cannolis.
How about leave the gun, get the canoe?
How about change sides? Hey! Italy has a rich history of betraying their allies in wartime.
Yeah.
Well, that is true.
Rich history, I say. I like that the country of you still exists.
Are they still alive?
Yeah, I just sit there between Tibet and Googie.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah, so they are.
one province minor.
I don't know how to pronounce Googie right, but that's how I say it.
Gouge. It's like Yuge.
Because when in my Nepal game, they were my vassal for like 90% of the game, so I just spent the whole game calling him Googie.
Eat a bag of dicks. Eat a bag of dicks. Eat a bag of dicks.
The rest of the Bahmanis are yours, Ben.
Dicks. Thank you. Putting all my efforts into one offensive. Pray it will succeed. Thank you, Hedrick. Well, I think you're number 1 on the month now. Did some of you play as Morocco? I've never played as Morocco. Nobody in this game played as Morocco.
I never played as Morocco.
I've not played
I've
them
done a
either.
game as Morocco for their achievements, and it was pretty fun.
Ooh, I just remembered. I was thinking about doing Vietnam.
Ooh,
Well, that could be interesting.
You
dangerous
could be.
place.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's why I like it.
I mean, you remember Pegu, right?
I remember Pegu. That Pegu is basically me getting cock-blocked into a corner for 180 years.
Oh, that sounds like my Mysore game.
It was a very long time of just being absolutely smashed in between Bengal and Aidaya, and just sitting there waiting for like something to happen.
That sounds exactly like my Mysore game.
Yep.